We're going to start. It's madness days. We're going to start with Man City and Raheem Sterling, right? And Raheem Sterling. I watched the game last night. I had both games. Did I have both games on? Or would that be illegal? No, I had one game on.
No, you didn't. You had Sky on your TV and Sky on your Sky Plus on your iPad.
For what games?
The Champions League. BT.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't watching Man United because that's illegal. All right, so I only saw the highlights on YouTube this morning. Right, okay, fine. Anyway, I was watching the Man City game. I saw Raheem Sterling's goal.
Oh my goodness!
And I went, wow, what a goal that is, right? Then he scored a hat trick at the weekend. I'm thinking, how underrated is Raheem Sterling, right? I've got all his facts and figures in front of me. I've got like a whole page of A4 paper. That just goes to show you how much he's done, right? We could talk about his goals. He's currently joint on 106 goals with you. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah, Didier Drogba got 104. I'm just naming names. I know Drogba left Chelsea and came back, etc. Scholes got 107. Ian Wright, superstar, legend, 113. Raheem Sterling's not an out-and-out striker. Ian Wright is a superstar. Scores goals for fun. Mm-hmm. He only got 7 more goals. For England, he's got 72 caps, right? We know how good he is because the manager of England, Southgate, irrelevant of his league form, will always pick him from the start. Had an unbelievable year. He's got us out of trouble many a time at the Euros. Yeah.
Certainly out the group. Definitely out the group.
Without a doubt. His goal for game ratio for Man City is 185 games, 88 goals. 14 in 35 in the league. So he's just an unbelievable player. But the problem I have, or the problem other people have with Raheem Sterling, is we never talk about him in the way we do with
other players.
Mahrez, for argument's sake, or Mohamed Salah, right? These players.
It's levels. Salah's different level.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, we never ever talk about Raheem Sterling. We certainly haven't for a long time. About a great player.
Yeah, it's almost like people look for a reason to criticise him more so.
So he scored a hat-trick the weekend.
Yeah.
Right. When you talk about that, people go, "Yeah, but he missed the penalty and scored from it," and I understand that.
Who cares?
No, I know that. I know, but people's defence will be, "Yeah, but he missed a penalty."
Okay, but we saw arguably the greatest player to ever live last night miss a penalty.
You're 100% right. But there are moments in the game where, for argument's sake, at the weekend, I really like Raheem Sterling. I think he's a fantastic player, right? My mind has changed on him dramatically. There was a time maybe 3-4 years ago where I would come on air and I actually said, I'll quote myself here, he was a £50 million greyhound. He was incredibly fast, but there was no end product.
Wait, how long ago?
About 3-4 years ago, right? It proved incredibly wrong, right? You
must be.
No, I know. But there are some people that still don't get it. That still don't think. I'm not going to say Raheem Sterling is world class, right? But there are conversations to be had about, would you rather have Raheem Sterling, or I remember doing a show with Jason, Raheem Sterling or Mbappe, right? That's the conversation people are having. Whether or not you want to go Sterling or Mbappe is different, but those two names are in the same conversation. Why do you think a lot of people just don't get it with Raheem Sterling? Don't give him the credit he deserves.
Do you know what? And still to this day, I don't understand it because, as you said there, I'm a big fan of his in the England Euros. Was brilliant in the group stages, got England out of the group, and I think he was England's best player in the tournament. I really, really do. If it wasn't for him, I don't think we get to the final. But for whatever reason, some England fans and football fans are just not taken by him. Maybe is it because he's English? Maybe potentially. Does that got something to do with it?
What if he was Brazilian? We'd go mad.
Absolutely ballistic. We'd be going crazy for Raheem Sterling. I mean, you look at his stats. I mean, he's under Pep Guardiola, he's got better and better. I mean, obviously, he kind of burst into life. What season was it? 17-18, where he scores 18 Premier League goals, 11 assists. That's incredible. Then he backs it up next season, 17 goals, 10 assists, then 20 goals, 1 assist. Then he got 10 last season. He's got 10 now already this season. I mean, they're really, really good stats. And as you said, for someone who's not an out-and-out goal scorer, to be in the 100 club he must be incredibly proud.
You don't get lucky and score 100 goals.
Exactly. And with Raheem, I think first and foremost...
Unless, of course, they hit a beach ball.
I think about Raheem as well is that it's almost like self-belief as well, because there are times where maybe early on in his career, his decision-making was a little bit suspect, as all young players are.
Well, in as much as he was quite greedy sometimes.
Not even so much greedy, but sometimes he'd pick the wrong option. Like, even if it was a finish, like where he should maybe side foot into the corner, he'd try and blast it, he'd miss the target. But it's almost like over the years, he's got better and better. And remember, he's only 27, by the way.
I know. And just turned, I think December was his birthday.
Only 27. So he's getting better and better. But he is somebody that, on his day, is unstoppable. And again, I think the people that matter the most are the ones that have got the real belief in him, the likes of Pep, the likes of Southgate. But even the back end of last season, the performances that he put in the Euros were even more incredible, considering the end of the season he had with Manchester City, because he was out the team. Phil Foden was playing, Mahrez was playing, Bernardo Silva was playing really well, and there were people questioning and thinking, well, should he even be starting for England? I remember I was saying it should be Foden and Jadon Sancho. Well, look at him. Gareth Southgate knew he was the right man.
Does he get in every starting lineup in the Premier League, every team?
The only one where I've got reservations for is Liverpool. Now, when you've got Mane, Salah and Jota, where does he fit in there?
Who's better, him or Mane?
Oh, Wow.
Let me ask the question. Show of hands. Who would take Raheem Sterling over Mane? 1, 2 out of 2.
That's a tough question.
Who would you go for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, I need an answer from you.
Who'd you go for?
I don't know.
Honestly,
I think I'll go for Sterling over Mane.
I think I'm going to go Mane, you know.
Let me ask you, there are some, maybe people will phone up and say misses too many opportunities, right? There are some people that say that.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you, as someone that's played the game at the highest level, someone that scores goals for fun, what do you think of when he gets in those positions and he misses?
That's the positives I'll take from it.
Oh, that's what I was going to, because he's getting in open space.
Exactly.
And
He's getting
having
the
a
chances,
shot.
which tells you that his movement, his timing is very, very good. I get everybody misses chances, everybody. But the positive I would be taking, and certainly when I was playing, and I did, even when I missed a chance, if I kept getting in there, I had, again, self-belief that the ball would start to go in the net.
Yeah.
And with Raheem Sterling, he keeps getting in there, That's how he gets his rewards. Even the tap-in against Norwich, if he doesn't make that run and get into that 6-yard box, and he stands on his heels, he doesn't tap it in, because he's always moving, he anticipates that he's going to win the header. That's why he's in there on his own. You think, well, how has he got that much space in the 6-yard box? It's because he anticipated it.
Let me ask you this. Vincent Kompany, legend. Yeah? David Silva, legend.
Yeah.
Sergio Aguero, legend.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling?
Oh, so he should be in that bracket. Put it this way, if they win the Champions League this year, he goes straight into that bracket.
Now, though, is he? Because Vincent Kompany never won the Champions League with Man City.
Yeah, I'd probably say he is.
Sergio Aguero never won it with Man City.
I think he has to be.
Raheem Sterling's a legend at Man City, yeah?
I
don't know the answer. I'm asking you.
When did City first win the Premier League?
It was...
was it 13?
No, we won it in 2013. That was
14?
13. So 2012 was when they won it with the Aguero goal. Right?
Yeah, so he got there 15. Maybe
they won it twice before that.
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
No, not just yet.
But is it great? Is he in England great?
Yeah, there's some tough questions.
I know, but look at his...
Do you know what? You look at the 72 caps, 18 goals. He's been playing for England now for 10 years. He could easily go and play for another, 8 years if he keeps himself in good shape, which he probably will do. So I think he will go down as an England great.